This is the Hilleberg Allak Tent, and this is my first experience with a Hilleberg, and I'm incredibly impressed. This is called a dual type tent. It's a single outer layer, the rain fly, but an inner vestibule that allows you to have basically two separate sections so that your inner side of the tent does not get wet in a rainstorm. Overall, I'm incredibly impressed with this tent. We're not exactly set up here in the back country. We're out here in a Nebraska park, and what I like about this tent is it's incredibly lightweight. It was very, very easy to set up. In fact, you get to see the time lapse of how we set this tent up. This is our first time setting up the tent, and Marjorie and I had it set up in less than 5 minutes. Very, very impressive overall. Tent comfortably fits too. What I really, really like about the way this tent is set up, this material is incredibly lightweight. Hilleberg is a phenomenal company that makes tents specifically for Mount Everest expeditions, backcountry hunts. You'll see a lot of the sheep hunting guides use Hilleberg. And the reason they use them is because they're A, incredibly lightweight, and B, they have a waterproof liner inside that allows you to be able to set it down. You know that everything is protected. It's like a giant boat inside there. You can lay everything inside there and nothing's going to get wet on the ground. It's got protection areas right here where you can set your packs and stuff so it's underneath the rain and out of the way, and yet not bothering your sleeping area. I couldn't be more impressed. Hilleberg, not a cheap tent, but if you're going to buy a tent that you want it to last 10, 15 years, you want it to be taken care of, you want it to be lightweight so you can pack it easily into your backpack and carry it into the backcountry, this is a tent that you definitely want to take a look at. This particular tent is not rated for Arctic temperatures, but Hilleberg actually does make tents rated for Mount Everest climbs, where they're in 75 to 100 mile an hour winds, and the tents are able to protect people in those high alpine Arctic type situations. We're going to use the tent probably 3 seasons a year. I personally am not going to go out and camp in negative 10 degrees. We got this tent back in October, and we were planning on using it for a November hunt. The temperatures dropped 5 below zero, and we didn't get a chance to get it out and use it. I'm just not going to camp in that temperature, but 3 seasons a year, spring, summer, and fall, I'm absolutely going to be out there hunting out of a tent and enjoying it. And this is actually the tent I'd want to be out there in because it's best in class. Like I said, you've got kind of a boat type underneath where it's protected. You can actually feel the protection. It's not going to get wet. That inner liner is going to protect your tent from any rainstorms, etc. So you're not going to get things. You're not going to get wet, and it's comfortable enough for 2 people to be in. Can't beat it. So check them out. Hilleberg tent maker, phenomenal.